share those comments with the MEGA65 community. If you want to learn more about the MEGA65, check out the official website at MEGA65.org. There you'll find more information about the machine, including an intro video by me and how to get your hands on one. And I'll have a link to the intro disc in the video description. This is really an exciting time for the MEGA65 community. I can't wait to share the new intro disc with all of you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the live stream. That's it for this video. retroCombs out. All right, well, welcome everyone to my live stream after the premiere of my video. Let me check here, make sure everything is working. Let me get this thing caught up to Scrubber, make sure I'm live. I am live. Hey, everybody in chat, make sure you give me the old audio check. I appreciate that. Let's see who we have in chat while we wait for a few people to get it. We're a little bit early. We're about 3 minutes early. A little different opening to this live stream than I normally have. We went directly from that video here, so we're going to give folks a few minutes, but while we're doing and waiting for folks, let's see who we have online. We have Mr. Landfill. Good to have you here, Mr. Landfill. Thanks for helping in the chat on the premiere. I will say this, I did have to leave the premiere a few minutes, so I probably missed some chat over there. So if there's something you asked and I didn't get a chance to answer that, make sure you pop that over here on this one. Who else do we have? Xander's here. Good morning, noon, eve, night, retroCombians. Thank you, Xander. Good to have you here. Evil J, shout out. There's Oliver. Hey, Oliver, good, huh? Now here. Okay, I think everybody was a little confused. It is confusing, but YouTube, hey guys, yeah, absolutely, that's what we're going to do. The confusion comes from what you can do in YouTube is you can front load a live stream with a prepared video, and then it's supposed to link right there and bring you over. I don't know if that did that for you. I wasn't there to follow, so let me know what that experience was like, but you can connect the two so that you can have that video play and then move into a live stream, which is kind of cool when you think about it. You could, like what I did, we prepared this video that can be reused for other things, but then we can spend more time with whatever we're talking about in that video on the live stream, which is what we're going to do today. So let's see who else we have here. Hopefully everybody's coming over. There's Jamie. Jamie, we'll say this, Jamie helped me with some tech for the last week, and I wish I had somebody here because this one's going to get tricky with all the tech, but I think I got it. I think I'm covered. So thank you for that this past week, Jamie, for helping with technology at the paying gig. Let's get this party started. We will in just a little bit. There we go. I was hoping Gertrude would be here. Woo, we made it. And first of all, apologies. I know I'm still not probably getting your name right, but hopefully it's closer than it used to be. I'm working on it. Let's see. Deft is here. You have to code while watching. Absolutely. Keep coding. Nobody needs to stop coding. You can watch all of this. Tommy, good to have Tani, good to have you here. Tani has been here before. Oh, my mic mute didn't work. I'm sorry. It's on the wrong. Oh, there it is. Mic one. All right, I'm just making sure I have my cough thing. There we go. All right. Rialto is here. Good to hear you. I hear you. Good. I don't hear you, but it sounds delicious. Thank you, Mark. Speaking of delicious, today's drink will be the L8. Now, it is sugar-free, but this is the L8 Zero Cherry Zero. So this is L8 with a little cherry flavor in there. Very good drink. Again, a drink from my stomping grounds growing up. I can hear you fine. Thank you. He's here. All right. Woot, got that. Dan, hey, Dan, good to have you here. Dan, just having a little fun with your name in the premiere. Not your name, but just the way that you go, and or whatever. That probably was better than what I did in the video. So good to have you here. Desert Blizzard is here, has been with us before. Mark is here. Taro is here. Good evening to you too. How are we doing? Oh, it's about 1 o'clock, so we'll get started here in just a minute. Still here. Stuart Guest is here. Stuart's been with us for a while in the chat. Good to have you there. Mislav is he's a little under the weather right now, but it's good to have one of our executive producers here. You can see his little star there. When MEGA comes, they're working. I'll take a loan from Loan Shark. I'm a good loan shark. I can cut you a loan. But the MEGA, there's actually, I was checking on that for you, Mislav. There is a channel in the MEGA65 Discord called MEGA. So they're working on it. It's going to be a good one. I think it's going to be a good one. But the thing that's really interesting, and you're going to see that today in this menu, the MEGA65 is really capable of producing almost Amiga level graphics. I'm not sure, and probably sound close, but it's amazing what this thing will do. So we'll see some of that. Frugal Pete is here. Good to have you here. Thank you. A little wave there. No, Deft, you have to test code. I already programmed you watching. So there you go. Let's see. So I got some hellos here. I can tell already I'm not going to get to every single chat because there's a ton of you. How many folks do we have in here? We have 38 right now. Tell all your friends we're live and we're going to be looking at stuff here in a minute. New menu is great. Yeah, wait till you see it. I just closed the premiere and started the live one. Oh, I'm sorry. It's supposed to get you there. I'm not sure how that's supposed to work, but I connected them, so I'm not sure. Hopefully the community makes your Amiga core dreams come true. Yes, I think they will. Please check out the current HDOS1. Oh, here we go. HDOS1 HyperDOS. Is it? Yeah, I think it's HyperDOS 1.3 freezer test release. Oliver's needing some folks to test that. I will do that at some point. Did not want to do that today because I want to make sure everything worked. I'm sure it would, but I wanted to make sure. Maybe showing the kid, then maybe showing the kid. Oh, okay, I got you. Yes, you have to test Mega Update before you're allowed to have video. Yes, I know. Video will blank in. Okay, let me move on here. Oh, Richard Murphy, also here in Indiana, one of my fellow Hoosiers. Richard, good to have you here. Thanks for that. There's a couple of us in here. It seems like our Indiana community is growing, so it's good to meet you again on the stream. I'd love an Amiga core. Stay tuned. The Mega Apple demo is Amiga. I agree. The Mega Apple demo on this thing is phenomenal. It's actually, was it on last year's or this? I think it was, is it on this year's? We'll check. We'll see if it's on there. Hypo DOS. That's it. Thank you. Not hyper, hypo. So got all of our folks. P.S. I've made the private and public all intros package visible on the file host. Woo! So what I'll do after this particular live stream is I will go in, capture that link, and I'll put it in the video description. But all of you now can go to the file host, which is files. Is it files? I always forget if it's files or is it file.mega65.org. Oh, my link down below. So make sure everybody can grab that now, and make sure if you don't have hardware, you've got instructions for that in the video description. Mega Apple is also by Mirage. Hi, greetings to the MEGA65 community from northern Schwarzwald. Where's Schwarzwald? I don't know where that is. Let me know, Novato. Files, there you go. Files.mega65.org. All right, so before we get into, and I know this is going to drive everybody nuts, but I have some stuff I got to unbox. As you all know, I typically always do some kind of unboxing. I'm going to remove these for now. I don't need them. I'll put them back on when we get to the demos, but I really don't need those right now. I was listening to the premiere, so I do want to do a few things because some of this is still MEGA65 related. But let's go ahead and do a couple of unboxings and we'll move through. By the way, I do have an agenda to keep me on track. Okay, so I am working on that. Let's see, what have I done? Have I done this? I did do that. Okay, so that's done. Let's do this. And the first thing I have is one of these. And the reason I always open these with you is because this is the Zap64 magazine. And in the Zap64, there's generally always, well, not, I shouldn't say that. Here lately, there's not been a MEGA65 corner. There we go. Not a quarter, a corner. So going to need some of my L8 here. So this is the latest issue. I know it says January, February 2025, but if you're not subscribing to this, this is just, again, as I say, this is a whole heck of a lot of fun. So let's see what's going on in Zap64 for this 2 months. Let's see if there is a MEGA65 corner. Oh, I'm not seeing a MEGA65 corner. Looking, nothing. Demo party, Breadman and Commodore 64X updates. Nope, don't see a MEGA65 corner in this issue, which is too bad. But taking a quick look, you can kind of see what we have. Cover mounts. I've shared actually some of the cover mount disc. That is cover mount for those of you not familiar. That's the demo discs that come with this when you get a subscription. It's really cool. It's old school. Works great on, some of them work great on the MEGA65. Works really well with the MEGA65 C64 core. And I love that we get these previews of these modern games because many of these I want to try and actually play on the C64 core on the MEGA65. So again, just kind of flipping through there. Post your comments if you have questions. Oh, there you go. That's a pretty C64 right there. There we go. Bread Bin Bliss, if that's what you're into. There's the Commodore 64X update. I'm not sure what that is. Release timeline, all kinds of fun things. Just checking to make sure the MEGA65 area didn't get omitted from the front. I do not see it. So, team, we've got to get somebody on this who can make sure that we get a MEGA65 corner in every issue of this because it's the only rag we have right now. So, there you go. First thing, Zap 64. Love it. Let's see what else we have. We'll move through, and that way I can come to chat. So go ahead. The next one is, this is interesting. I think it's interesting. We're going to open up this box, little box right here. We're going to do it rather quickly so that we can get on because I know you all are here for the interesting stuff. So tell me, while I've got a bunch of you here, like 41 of you here, do you like the unboxings or is that just kind of, nah, meh? Whatever. Post that in the comments. Let me know. Because what happens is I get these things and I end up saving thinking that you enjoy going through the boxes with me. You may not. And again, we don't have a bunch all the time, but what do we have in here? Let's see. Got to be careful not to get stuff on my MEGA65. This one, oh, yeah. Here we go. So, as you may remember, if you're a regular in the previous slide, I've been really enjoying these pocket reference guides. They're just a blast. This is the handyman in your pocket. This is just general reference for everything. I just love kind of flipping through them. Well, Evil J informed me that, hey, there is one that is a PC reference. So this has not been updated. The date on this is, let's see, this is a 1993. It's the latest version of this I could find, but it is kind of the complement. I don't think this has been redone, but check this out. So this is all as of 1993, but there's still some really cool stuff in here, like your powers of 2, hex to decimal conversion, quick sheet. That's kind of cool. I get some of you talking about programming your MEGA65. You might enjoy that. And of course, the thing is with some of you, you already have this whole table memorized. I'm amazed. Some of you can convert hex to decimal that quickly. Now this is interesting too. PC hardware. This cannot be up to date. At all, really. I guess maybe a little bit. Serial I/O interfaces, video card pinouts. Look at this. This is just going to be a blast to go through. ANSI.sys, FCB's find command format. So we've got some commands in here. Mirror command. These look like, what are these, DOS commands? Yeah. New to DOS 5.0 or removed in version 6.0. So just a fun reference. I'm going to enjoy going through this. Thank you, Evil J, for letting me know that that was available online. And I grabbed that because I plan on just having a blast looking through that. So again, I think I have them all. If you find one that I'm missing, let me know. I do wish somebody would update this one. That could be a really fun read. All right. So there is my collection of reference books. Where do I want to put those? I'm going to put those over here in the corner. We can come back to those at some point if we need to. All right, let's do another one. Now this, only have 2 more. Hang in there. And then we'll come back to chat and see how everybody's doing. This box, I'm kind of excited about that. Now, I will say that this one I thought about saving these last 2 because I'm going to get a bunch of groans out there. You're going to be saying, now, why would you open those boxes when we're talking about the MEGA65? Well, because I can, that's why. Oops, I forgot to cut it down the side here. By the way, thank you, Mislav, for the night, as always. Okay, so inside here, we have, I'm kind of excited about this. As you all know, I have really enjoyed playing with these newfangled Atari recreations, and this was available. This cartridge is the Atari 2600 video game M Network Collection. So what we have on here is a collection of games from in television. We have Armor Ambush, Astro Blast, Frogs and Flies, and Star Strike. I just think it's going to be fun. It's on a cartridge. You do your little dip switches and you can play games. We might take a look at this in a live stream at some point, but I didn't want to show you that. I'm just kind of really enjoying buying cartridges again. It's just really cool. Now I'm not going to open this. We'll save that for something else, but there you go. There's that one. Let me put that over here. And then lastly, and this kind of leads into a conversation with you here in just a minute, I have this bigger package right here. Right there. Let's see if we can, I don't think I need a knife for this one. I think I just need to open it. All right, and check this one out. This is the Make It Glow neon sign. This is going to add to the studio. Let's see. Let's just find out what kind of light retroCombs is adding to his studio. And you guys can tell me, as you know, I tend to focus on Commodore. That is definitely the brand, and I love my MEGA65 and all things Commodore. But I also really enjoy my days from video games, so I purchased, what do you think? So this is a LED light up Atari sign. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, but pretty cool. And these weren't that expensive. It's a little USB powered, so that's kind of nice. I guess I could plug it in. I think I've got, I think I can do that for you. Hold on. Let me, this one I can do. Let me go ahead and undo the power cable here. It's like Christmas around here all the time. All right, so here we go. I have a little place over here I can plug in, which is what I'm going to do. And let's get that plugged in. All right, here we go. Looks like there's a little switch somewhere. Oh, there it is. We can actually, here we go. Whoa, and we can lower and raise it. Here, I can give you, let me turn off the lights here. Hold on just a second. Turn off the key light. There you go. How about that? Wow. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then we can lower it there. We can raise it up. So there you go. That will be in the studio going forward. So, aha. Let me go ahead and turn it off and set it aside, and then we'll come into chat. And while I'm headed to chat, I just want to say, first of all, we're a little early, but next weekend is Easter. I will not be doing a live stream next week, okay? I'll be spending time with family, so that is not going to happen. But I should also say, it could be a little while before our next live stream. I have decided, in my infinite wisdom, which is, as you all know, not that great, I am, going to be redoing the entire studio. As a matter of fact, I will be removing the ATEM Mini Extreme ISO from the whole studio. I've got a new device. I'm going to be doing a video through the whole process. I'll be posting updates on my Discord if you want to follow along, but all of this is getting redone. I also plan to, I just had a text message. I'm going to put this down here so it doesn't bother us. I also plan to redo this back here. So I kind of like the old view that we had, but I'm going to play around with it. But all of this is going to be redone, so it could be several weeks before I have another live stream. So you're lucky you got this one snuck in. All right, so there's that. The other thing I will say is, for the MEGA65 folks, Chapter 7 is filmed except for the B-roll, so I am going to get back to my MEGA65 User's Guide series with Chapter 7. However, as you can imagine, this project distracted me, okay? So I didn't get a chance to do that. All right, so, we're almost there with the demo disc. Let's check into chat, see what's going on. Saw some interesting activity, I think. Now, I am going backwards, as you all know. That can be fraught with errors. By the way, 51 of you, thank you so much. Schwarzwald is the Black Forest, quite famous worldwide. Is that? My mother's been, I was born in Wiesbaden. but I don't remember it. My mom would probably know exactly where you're talking. By the way, I found this really cool Wiesbaden shirt the other day, and I also found a Wiesbaden Air Force Base shirt. So I'll probably be wearing that in a future live stream. So MEGA65, it's the pace where the Nevada's MEGA65. It's the place where the famous clinic is. Ah, okay, gotcha. Well, there you go. You just fixed it for me. All right. I only know they make gin. Well, that says something right there, Deft. Oh, yeah. I don't know that either. Okay. That's interesting. Fort Apocalypse. What? MEGA65 corner in every second. Now, see, we've gone through 2 of these, Deft. We've opened 2. The last 2, it has not been in there. Unless I just miscounted or did something wrong. So we'll check on that. That was a great game. Yeah, Fort Apocalypse. MEGA65 needs its own mag. Yes. Who's going to do it? Dan? Well, Dan kind of has one. Dan has an electronic version, so I encourage you to check out Dan Sanderson's MEGA65 update, which is also a podcast, which I learned about, which is cool. So make sure you check that out. Dan, I don't think you can post a URL, but if you want to kind of get people there, sneak that in, I would encourage you to do that. I do. I love a good magazine. Yes to the unboxing. Well, good. I'm glad you like that. Agree. Magazine would be great, but who can support it? The magazine is great. We're going to talk about that in this live stream as a matter of fact. I'm fine with unboxing. Thank you. Okay. That would be handy. I cannot remember my name anymore. Yeah. Tell me about it. Me too, for sure. We sell those at our store. That's cool. Is there a Jivy DOS quick reference in there? You know what? There probably is. Let's see. Oliver says, Commodore. Oh, thank you for signing up. Oliver joined. What a segue. Oliver just joined and became a YouTube member down below using the YouTube link. Oliver, what you need to do is send me on Discord your email, because that is going to I don't get that when you join the channel through YouTube. So make sure you send me your email address and I'll add you to our Discord, which, by the way, I am really enjoying the retroCombs Discord. Now, the way that you get there is you can do what well, actually, it's Olivia. Is it Oliver or Olivier? So apologies, but you can do what he did, which is support the channel down there by clicking, but you can also go over here to buymeacoffee.com. Let me clear that out. And you can join here at the $2 and above. You get access to the Discord. And that's at the VIC-20 level. So you can see we have Commodore 64 plus 4. You can go all the way up to the MEGA65 if you want to be a super supporter. The MEGA65 and the C128 get you producer and executive producer level credits. So you get listed in the video description on the videos. You get special access to a different channel on the Discord. So sometimes I share things that are coming up. So it's a great way to support the channel and support me in my effort to keep you all in good MEGA65 content. So that's what I like to do with it. And then lastly, the other way that you can do it, and then we'll move on. There is a thanks button down there somewhere. If you just wanted to give once and support the channel, you find something you like, you can do a thanks and you get what's called a super chat. I guess it's a super chat when it's a live stream. It's a thanks when it's not live, but you can do a super chat and you get some fun things that you can pick a little icon and some basically that down below. So there you go. So I'll be quiet on the sport, but if you like support channel, that's the way that you can do it. All right. So thank you again for that, for joining joining the YouTube channel for a couple of months. Really look forward to seeing you in the Discord. We got some really cool stuff in the Discord. We just added a Motorhead channel because I know a lot of people want to talk about cars. We got a 3D printer channel. So it's all the things that folks like us enjoy. And you've got a channel for it. Thank you, Jamie. Pretty. So these are all the things that we unboxed. Let's see. What does Def say? 30 years ago, it would have been blasphemy to put the Atari sign and the Commodore sign together in the same room. Agreed. But how many of us had a Commodore 64 and an Atari 2600 or a VIC-20? I think anybody I knew, they did that. What was the store Combs mentioned? I mentioned a store. Did I mention a store? Did I mention a store? Let's see if somebody answered that question. Those M Network games had bank switching not just for ROMs, but also added RAM. Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning more about those. I am going to research it more before we do it, but I think it's going to be a fun live stream whenever I get everything running. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. Now the studio is missing one. Now the studio is missing one for the MEGA65. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Both Commodore and Atari had Jack Tramiel, so there's a lot of similarity. And of course, J Minor, absolutely. The commercials lock my computer up every time. Oh, sorry about that, Mr. Landfill. Apologies for that. Yeah, I hate that it's locking up your computer. Does that mean you have to reboot every time? That's not good. Hello, everyone. One of our Italian guests. Good to have you, Alessandro. Great to have you here. I think this is your very first live stream with me. Thank you for joining. Really enjoy when we get a chance to meet new folks. And you're now retroCombian. So, and we blame Xander for that name. Xander, I think, came up with that. But I love it. retroCombians is so cool. Oliver, Olivier, it's quite this. Okay, I'll use Oliver if you don't mind, because I think I can do that. Hey, Martin's here. Good to see Martin. Here we go. Mislav, thank you. Demo Super Chat. Thank you so much for the Super Chat. Again, my executive producer helping out the stream. One of my longest standing executive producers. The other thing executive producers get to do is help with the chat. So he can post links for us if we need it. He can ban people if they get a little rowdy in here and we don't want, so there's that too. So thank you, Mislav, for always being a good friend and an executive producer. Let's see. Oliver, Super Chat, another Super Chat. Thank you, Oliver. Really appreciate that Super Chat. Again, everything that we get on the Super Chats, that goes for some of the stuff to support the channel and get stuff for you that I can share. So it's really kind of cool. The story you purchased a sign from, that was from the Atari store. So it's directly from Atari. You can go to the Atari store and purchase it. It wasn't that much. I think it was 20, 25. I mean, it wasn't a lot of money. It was actually fairly reasonable. Fifth time, you just start reaching. Okay, good. Well, hello from Sweden. Good to see you from Sweden. And I had a C64 and a 2600. Who didn't? Cutie, honey. So good to have you here. All right. I think we're caught up. Remember all those things. Last thing I'll say, don't forget, if you're so inclined, subscribe to Jamie's Hack Shack as well. Jamie, feel free to put the link in there. And Jamie's got some really cool stuff going on. And then for those of you who don't know, I do have a second channel, which is retrocombs-tech. It's actually showing up right there. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers. What's amazing, though, is there's a ton of views. Subscribers aren't up there. But what I do is I cover a lot of the tech that I use for what I do, the things I use daily. It's just kind of a fun. And then I usually sneak something retro in there, like an Atari or something in the background, so people are seeing those things while I'm talking about new tech. It's a lot of fun. So join us over there. Just check the Zap 64 issue that had the MEGA65. Yeah, see, it's been a while, right? Because the next one would have been November, December, January, February didn't have one. So we did, there you go. Live long and prosper, right? We didn't have one. We haven't had one in a while. So we got to get that fixed. We got to let people know the MEGA65 is out here, because here we go, guys. This thing is fabulous. This thing is so much fun. And the demo disc does such a good job of highlighting this. So I am there. So let's talk about what we're going to do today with this. First of all, I'm going to fire it up. I'm going to show you what it looks like when you boot it up. So let me go to my retro view. Oh, it's already, there you go. It's already booted. Let me go ahead and reset so you can see it. I'm going to turn, I forgot I had it on. You know, that's the way it goes. Let me turn it on. So when you boot it up for the first time, and apologies, my capture card is doing a little thing there. And let me make sure with my capture card, I am in 4x3. It seems a little stretched. There we go. Now we're in 4x3. I am using a Cloner Alliance Box Pro Pocket to capture this through the ATEM. So it should be pretty good. I think we're only doing 30 frames per second on the live stream though. So apologies for that. You may see some things may seem a little hinky. Sound should be fine though, because we're running direct. So this is what happens when you boot up. What's fun about this is version 4 isn't just the version 4 collection. It's everything up to this point. So this is not just, hey, here's demos for this year. This is like a historical view of the development of the system as we go, which I really appreciate. And so if I hit number 1, for instance, that's going to take me to the very first intro disc. I bet there's music playing and I don't hear it. Hold on. I forgot my headset. There is not. There should be music playing. Let me see if I turned it off. There we go. Okay. So Please let me know if you think that's too loud. I'm going to take it down just a little bit. So that was the very first year that we had the intro disc. Now, supposedly, let's see if we can get out of this. There we go. When we exit our old demo discs, it goes back out to the main menu, which I really appreciate. Now, what we're going to do today, though, is we're not going through 1, 2, 3, and 4 because we want to look at the latest. But what I want you to look at is take a look. I'm gonna fire up last year's. Well, you can actually even see here. Look at the menuing system the way we have here. It's very 8-bit. It's very blocky. It's chunky. It's just the way we like it. Here's last year's. And you can see we have some different music for every year, which I love. So again, this is part of the fun you're going to have experiencing the demo disc, is you get to see all the different ways it's progressed. But you can see we still have that nice chunky, blocky 8-bit feel to it. Really enjoy it. Press any key. We go into our menus. You can see our menu system. I can hit the / and return back out and go back to the main menu. Just a lot of really cool stuff. But what's really cool, okay, now you've had a chance to look at those. Here we go. I'm going to hit this year's, and you've seen it in the video if you were here for the premiere, and in this, check this out. So that, my friends, that is from the MEGA65. That is Amiga level quality right there. And for some reason I look at it and I go, that just seems a little bit even better. So this is the point where I'm a user. I am not a developer. And this is where I hope our developers will kind of kick in and say, here's what we did. Here's why it's so cool. And I know there'll be more chatter on the MEGA65 Discord when we get done. By the way, if you're not a member of the MEGA65 Discord, you need to be. That's where all the fun stuff is. Of course, I hope you come over. Oh, there you go. There's our little unicorn. Love that. That was a neat surprise the first time I looked at it. But also, I have a MEGA65 channel on my Discord. It's a little smaller group there. So if you kind of get overwhelmed, because you can get overwhelmed if you start bouncing around on the MEGA65. If you want a smaller group, then you can join my Discord, again, by supporting the channel and doing that. But here it is. Here is the demo. Now I'm going to, what I love about this is you hear the music. I'm going to use the M key and we're going to turn off the music. So that's really nice. So especially for a live stream, I can toggle that on and off for us. But the music's great. Let's take just a few minutes to listen to this. Not a few minutes. Let's take a few seconds to listen. I'll turn it up a little bit for you. By the way, music is by Hane. So he's on the MEGA65 Discord if you want to do a shout out to him and tell him how good this was. By the way, if you want to shout out to any of the developers and let them know how much you appreciate them, you can do it on either one of my videos too. I'm sure they'll be back checking on that and I'll take a look at it and maybe do a collection for them. All right, let me go ahead and I'm going to turn it back on so I can get the music down to a level. What do you guys think? Does that look pretty good right there? Okay, we'll go with that. Now, the other thing, I'm going to go ahead and hit return. Check that menu out. Isn't that cool? Collection of C++ and machine language, from what I understand, is how this was put together. We have some areas here. Now, what I'm doing to navigate is just simply using my cursor keys. So I'm going up and down. Now, there are some other keys that do things. This will take you back, and this will take you back. If you hit I in the new menu system, that'll actually kick you all the way back out to that main menu where you can select any of your demo discs. It's really cool. So just kind of remember that. Just thought we would share that information so that you knew how to navigate through the menu if you weren't sure. So we have these areas. We have application, which we'll get in there in a little bit. We have demos, which are a lot of fun. We have some information about fonts. Well, I don't think what a lot of people know is that the MEGA65 has its default fonts, but you can actually modify the fonts, and not through the old way where we would change the characters, although I'm sure you could do that too. But you can actually load up fonts, and there's some information on that. We have some games. I love Magazine issue number 1. Magazine issue number 1 has those type-in programs. You heard that in the premiere, so it's a lot of fun. It's a PDF you can get. Do we wish it were printed and sent to us monthly? Sure, but you can also download it and use it. We have one area called Tool, I wonder if that should be tools now that I think about it. Tools, I don't know. Tools, fine. Now we're going to news and credits. These are both really good. News is the latest news in the MEGA65 community, which is really sweet. We'll take a look at that. But I do want to take a look at credits. Let's give credit where credit is due. Look at all the folks who contributed to the development of oh my gosh. Okay guys, I never noticed. Gentlemen, that was very nice of you to do that. I did not know that the video premiere, I got a credit. I feel what they call it, imposter syndrome right now, because while I did a video, I did nothing for this video or for this demonstration. So thank you to the team. That was really a nice little ad, and that may just be for the copy I have. That may not make it for the final credits, but I really do appreciate that. So you see we have the menu system by Mirage. We have the menu. I bet there's a lot of debugging by Krleža. Here we go. Hein with the music, as I talked about. The content preparations by Krleža. LGB with the XEMU preparations, which I don't think a lot of people know. Every time we do something to the MEGA65, that emulator has to keep staying updated as well, because this thing, for folks who keeps, one of the things I hear online all the time is, yeah, the MEGA65, it was out. Is anything happening with it? Is anybody updating? Well, yes. It seems like daily there is something being updated. And I think it's probably, and this is just me, and you all know I'm a little bit biased, probably one of the most active development communities for a retro project that I know of. This is not shade, but the X16 community does not seem as engaged or as excited or keeping their things updated as much as what's happening with the Mega. That's just me. So, and I guarantee that's not happening with the Spectrum Next, which I love the Spectrum Next issue. I have the issue too, but nowhere near the community that the MEGA65 has. So there you go. I've probably just, I'm going to get blasted in the comments, I'm sure, but that's okay. That's fine. Kibo has been a big part of this with the mount debugging, the C64 run mechanism, so we can swap through. QR code generator, we're going to talk about that. Goodwill did a really cool thing that allows this intro disc to be a little more interactive with your modern tech and ways that you can get to things. The magazine preparations by Krleža, Dr. Worodillo, Tapao, love that. That's something I would like to eventually, if I could get some time, maybe help them with the magazine, because I think that could be a fun project. My background, again, is not a developer, but I do have a little bit of a technical illustration and technical writing background. Again, the video premiere, appreciate that. And then beta testing, of course. You can't have a system like this without beta testing. So thank you to Drex, Moana, and No Brew Info. I love that. Our handles, man. We all have some handles, don't we? And a big thank you to all the MEGA65 developers. Absolutely. And then here is the QR code generator. Check this out. So what happens is anytime you go through the menu system and you find a link, you click on it. Okay, everybody take your phone right now. I just put my phone down because it was making a bunch of noise. You take your phone, you scan that really cool 8-bit QR code, and it takes you right to the reference, which is super cool, right? Oh, speaking of X16, let's check that out. But it takes you right there, and then you can play. Can I do this backwards?
The C128 or the week 20 encode QR codes.
There you go. Sure. You can learn all about the QR codes and how he created that. That's what makes this such fun. I think, is that music just a little loud? I should probably turn it off through all that. I was talking through all that. All right. So let me go back to our retro. And now you look at the very bottom, of course, you have cursor keys, and then you have your back. So if I want to go back, I can hit the left arrow, not the cursor left. Oh, does the cursor left work? Oh, the cursor left does work. You can use, does everybody know this? I don't know if everybody knows this. I didn't know this. You can use this one or this one to go back. That's pretty cool. Let me show you. I just learned. That's the fun of live stream, folks. So if I go into credits and I hit this button right here, that will also take you back. So you can use either the cursor left or you can use either one. Whichever one's pointing left, you can do. So let's go ahead and do that. We're back on our main menu, and let me check in on chat, see how you guys are doing right now. See what you think so far. But first of all, I have to thank somebody. So Xander, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much. Xander's always been a great supporter of the channel. He's here whether it's MEGA65, Commodore, Atari, or just me yapping. Which there have been those live streams too. Let's see, C16, Amiga. Oh, I love this. You guys are sharing what you had in your homes at the same time. I went from a VIC-20 Atari 2600 to a C128. I went right from the VIC to the 128. I had a skip there of the 64 and had all those in my home at some time. We don't hear the music. Oh, please tell me you're hearing the music. Good evening. Music is now too soft. Oh, man, I'll get it right eventually. Music is really silent. Okay, did I ever kick it up? Awesome music. Somebody hears it, can barely hear it. We'll turn it back up here in a little bit. Too low. We'll do a test here in a minute and you guys can help me out. There's another level compare. That's another. Oh yeah, it is another level for sure. Better. Okay. So the sound that's better. Okay. So we got it. We got it going. All right. I think, let me go ahead and, oh, I just lost my lower third device. What happened there? Sorry about that. We've had this happen before. There we go. Let me go ahead and pull it up just a little bit. Okay, to me, that sounds like that's going to be pretty good for us. If that's too loud, well, let me back it off just a little bit. We're going to leave it right there. You guys tell me. I'll get down to here to you to chat here in just a minute. Intradisc 4 levels. Let me turn it off for now, though. The Intradisc number 4 levels. The bar very much. Great work. Yes, absolutely. It was really cool there. Hein is not on. Oh, he's not, by the way, but I'll tell him. Okay, excellent. Thank you for that. Unordered access views. What a name. What a handle. And please check out the platform testing forum on the Discord. Yes, make sure you bounce into there for sure. You and Amiga Bill should do a collaboration. I think that would be a good way to. Oh, that's an interesting. That's an interesting idea there. Desert Blizzard. Are there blizzards in the desert? I kind of like that. Yep, Photon Mirage did a great job with the new menu system. I mainly focused on menu content, which all of you did a fabulous job. This thing is great. Wait till we start digging in. Let's see. You can use you can use oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome too. Thank you. Can you? Can you really? Can you do that? HK. Let's try it. No, you cannot. So, I see. It's can you use. I'm sorry, Lone. I thought you were saying you could use. Apologies. No, you cannot. That's good. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, so that's what we're saying. This is pretty good. Okay. Now, we may have to play around with it when we play specific demos. Now, reasonable. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad we got that done. This is what I love about a live stream until you switched it off. I know. I'm Mirage, by the unordered access views is Mirage. Everybody say thank you, Mirage, and welcome to the chat and to the live stream. That is awesome to have you here. Thank you for joining. It's great to have the developers of the things that you're showing. Jerry's good to have you here. Jerry's been with us in many live streams. Started with the Atari 2600. Ooh, the Radio Shack MC10, the C64. I had a 500 as well, and then it stopped. Yes, and then I went to a 286, 386, 486. Those were some dark years, man. Dark years indeed. No Vi keys. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. Those are for Vi. You're right. Hey Mirage, a mock here. There you go. So everybody's kind of got different handles here and over there. So yeah, just a lot going on there. All right. So it looks like, yes, love your work for sure. Looks like we're ready to dig in back on the menu. Let's go back in here. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little bit of time. I did the QR code, so we've done that. I want to show you the news section. Let's do that right here. And I want to show you some of the really cool things that's happening in the news. This is why I like this. And I'm not sure, maybe the folks out there can tell us, how often will we be able to update news? I know this is all, as of now, but it's going to be kind of interesting to see how you plan maybe to use a similar tool to help spread news for future news. So just asking the question. If I click on alternate core, you can see that we have now, you can see what's happening with alternate cores that are available. So love this. Here's C64, and it'll take you to those things. Like here's the new VIC-20, and here's information. Now again, and if we come down here, here's that great QR code where you can get more information. So again, I don't want to spill all the beans. I want you to have a chance to explore this. So I'm just kind of sharing. You have developer resources, PC tools. These are important. to help you get some things done. This is actually I'm glad you guys put this one in there, the mapping. New user resources. This is awesome as well. You can see Dan's digest is in here. So scan that right now and subscribe to Dan's digest right there. So that will help. You also have Kira's cheat sheet. I might also see if on the future version, if I can get if you go to retrocombs.com/MEGA65, you'll find all my videos and some other resources I have there as well. So maybe not as structured as Dan's stuff. We also have the MEGA65 10th anniversary popping up. So start the big Easter egg hunt at the 10th anniversary of MEGA65 project. I want you to go in here if you get a chance and take a look at that. There's some really cool stuff going on, but just a chance to win a really important MEGA65. So there you go. Here's some adventure game packs, some information on adventure game packs here. If you want to grab those, you can do that. Crossroads disassembly. Want to know what it likes to disassemble a classic C64 game? Here's some information. That is Dan's. Dan, that was actually part of his, I think there was when I was talking about the podcast and his news digest, that's all there. Eulogy for James, author of the Megadot and Ski games. So lost one of our own. Files updated in past intro discs. So this is nice. It's kind of a, here's what we've changed. Here's some things in the old disc. Not only did the new discs get updates, but the old did as well. So you can take a look at that. Here's our vloggers. That'd be an interesting group. So there's me. There's Mr. Zawadi. Shallon. I haven't seen Shallon do a lot lately. Hopefully he's going to come back. Oliver has a lot of good stuff. Here's Goodwill, his stuff, which is really good. Level Up with Jeffrey is fun. He likes to try and see what he can play on the MEGA65. Toss 22. And then there's a whole playlist that Martin maintains for us for anything he can find MEGA65 related. Now, this is important because some of the things you'll try and play, you will not be able to because they were not able to provide specific files for the demo disc. So you'll see some of that. A good example is Maniac Mansion, which I showed a couple of live streams ago. You have to, with the emulator system, you have to bring the original files either from the C64 or I think it's C64 or Amiga. You can bring the resources. So there's that. As you all know, I love So Ready. So Ready. And then my cover is over there, but the So Ready dust covers, I'm glad we included them. She's fabulous. She's done so much for everything I have over here is covered. And then we have the Teensy ROM cartridge firmware update if you're interested in that. So that is the news. So we've covered the news and credits. Now here's what we're going to do for some fun. Get ready. You got to pay attention now. I'm going to go through each of these menus and we just don't have time to cover everything. Plus, again, I don't want to cover everything because that would not be fun for you when you get a chance to do this. But we're going to pick one or two titles from each section. Okay, so for instance, here we are in applications. You get a chance in the chat. What I want you to do is put applications. I prefer a colon and then which one of these you want me to try. Okay, it's either going to be first come, first serve, or it's going to become majority rules. Depends on whatever we have. So we have 3D functions, basic tracker. I do not want to do Copa 65 because that's going to cause me to have to do some stuff. But anyway. Easy ASM, I think we can kind of demonstrate that. Mancha 2, the perpetual calendar, Pascal. If you need to write your Pascal, you can do that. Patterns, QR generator for sprites, S-Base. Now, some of these I'm not going to know how to really demo well because I don't know how to use them, but we'll figure it out. SID Player 65 with songs. That sounds like one. Simple text scroller. That sounds kind of cool. Subprograms, Wave Play, and YAMP 65. So those are the application titles. I'll give you one more second to take a look at those. Here's the complete list. All right, I'm going back. All right, the next one is demo. Now again, these titles are designed to showcase the MEGA65. So here's the Monkey Island music demo. So again, put demo : to help me out here. Alpha Burst. Mislav will probably choose this one. This is the Amiga theme. Duel, Fireplace, Hyper Ballad, Mega Paint, Mondarian Simulator. Mondrian Simulator. I'll get it right here. Nobano's Basic 65, Wonderful #1. compo invitation, compo results. That'll be for the Screenful competition, so we won't have anything there right now. Shodan, the Silent Enigma demo, which is really nice, and then the Christmas 2024 demo. For font, not a lot here. All we're doing is here doing a font. I'm not sure we'll spend time. As a matter of fact, let's not do font. Let's stay out of that, but these are just the different fonts you can use, so we don't need that one. Now, this one will be of interest to a bunch of you. Here we go. Game, what do you want to see? 3D, 4 in a row. I don't have 4 people. I can use 2 hands and 2 feet, I guess, but if you want to see it, Seawolf, 5 Dice Yahtzee, Hang the DJ, Hunt the Wumpus, which was done by, oh gosh, I can't remember his name right now, but he shared it on X. Giotto, Mars, Mega Chase, Mega Dash, Mega Invaders, Mega Mage, Mega Pack, Mega Spudum for Mania. We're not going to do that one because I did a whole live stream on that. I will tell you that in my demo disc, I've already updated that so they actually work from there. Meteor Defense, Nomus, Omega Race. Remember Omega Race? Opal Dance, Pac-Man Demo. Still some work to do there. Palada, Scramble, Snake 65, Soccer, Stranded, Unelite Part 1, and War Games. Remember, put games in there so that I know what you're talking about, okay? And then we have the Megazine. Let's just pop in there and see what that looks like. So here's what happens with Megazine. When you type in your program, and I'm not going to bring up the PDF. I did share that in the other video. But when you pull it up and you type all that in, if you put your program on the disk, the proper disk on your SD card, when you hit enter, that will load that program. So those type-in programs become a part of your demo, and you can wow your friends and family. Look what I typed in, and it worked. And then finally, the last area you can contribute thoughts to is tool. No, I'm not a tool. I'm talking about the tools here. I hear some of you out there saying retroCombs. That's the only tool on this stream so far. Basic 65 Sprite, Basic Tools, DDM65, don't know what it is. I should. Joy Test, that sounds. Mega Mod, Midnight Mega, that sounds kind of interesting. Opal Acid, don't know what that is. That could be fun. Anybody need to solve some quadratic equations? There we go. That could be kind of cool. And then we have a ROM lister. All right. Let's let you take all that in for a few minutes. All right. By the way, let's see. What's our thumbs up situation like? Come on, guys. We got 61 of you watching. Only 34 likes. I need you to get down there and hit that thumbs up for me, okay? That would be a great way to support the channel as well. Let's get this thing out here. Plus, great way to support the MEGA65 at the same time. All right, we're going to start with application. Now, let's see how this worked. I'm going to go way up to chat. Applications. Oh, here we go. How far up do I need to go? Looks like subprograms, Basic Tracker, and Pascal. Okay. Or PC, Easy ASM, really? What am I going to do? I don't know. We'll try it. Is there some pushback against that? But it certainly would be possible. I'm not sure. Easy ASM. Okay, Easy ASM for, okay, so that is the first one that seems to be trending, and an easy one to showcase is WavePlay. Okay. So, Easy ASM. Let's see if we can. An advanced device assembly. I don't know what I'm going to demo, but let's hit it. All right, so here we go. It's an on-device assembly language programming tool for the MEGA65. Again, love the link directly to this on the file host so that you can download it. It uses the MEGA65's operating system as part of a complete assembly language development workflow. That actually sounds really cool. And maintains a minimal memory footprint when not in use. So here are the features. We won't go through them all. Here's the GitHub page. And then return to start program. All right, well, I guess we're going to try it. Here we go. Loading. All right. Well, this is kind of cool. Check it out. Oh, this is by Dan. Outstanding. Loading done. EasySM is now in memory. Press help for menu. And I love that, because we always want our help key to actually do something. So in this case, it will actually do something. So congratulations on that. That's outstanding. So let's hit help and see what happens here. Oh, here we go. Very nice. You get the link if you need it. Assembly, assembly. Assemble and test, assemble to disk, restore source, run stop to close menu. So if we hit our run stop, that should go back. And it does. So I assume help again will work. There we go. And let's just do one. Let's do an assemble and test. Yeah, it's nothing in there. So there you go. So that actually looks pretty cool. I don't think if I can do, oh, yep. Let's do a 9. Yeah, source restored. So, and of course it's not basic we're talking about, it's assembler. So that is a really cool tool for those of you who are using assembly. I'm sure Dan could really demonstrate this more, and Dan may already have a demo somewhere on this. Now, to get back to our menu, we actually have to go all the way back and then back in. So bear with me while I hit. I'm going to try reset. Let's see how that works. Let's see if reset's going to get me back in. There we go. And what I love is it remembers the last intro disc we were on when I hit reset, and it throws us to that, not all the way back out. So that's really a nice feature. Let's go ahead and let's see. Let me turn off. Well, we'll leave the music on if it's okay. And let's see what else you guys thought would be good. I think SID player. Yeah. Okay. So you guys want to do some music. We have to be careful here. Let's try the wave play. I heard Krleža say that was a good one. Music player for the MEGA65 plays 44.1 kilohertz. Should be some things in here, I hope. Intro disc has already provided 2 songs, Boundless and Microplastics. We'll try Boundless. This should really showcase the sound capabilities. Wow. I have not tried this, guys. Am I going to get a hit on this one? Wow, that's playing a WAV file. I'm going to crank it up for a minute. Let me make sure I get a setting. All right, we're cranking it up.
Pursue a dream of freedom. Explore the light inside. Let it fill your eyes.
All right, looks like we hit F5 for the next one. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, crank it. Now we're cooking with gas.
Beton frisst Müll, türmt sich. Unsere Währung ist schwerelos. Wir marschieren im Kreis.
All right, space to pause. That is impressive, guys. Hold on. That is really, really cool. I hope I don't get a copyright strike for either one of those songs. Let's hope not. So that is the MEGA65 wave player, and you can throw your own wave files. I think we just drop them right onto the SD card, and we can play them, which is really cool. So good suggestion, Krleža. Good. Let's see. We'll just do Pascal. Really? You want to do Pascal? Oh, now see, that time it didn't go back to when I hit reset. I'm not sure why. Just a little quirkiness there, but we'll go back in and turn that off there. And I'm getting, let's do one more here. Looks like, and we've played Mancha before. Let's not do that one. I think Taro says basic tracker sounds cool. Let's see what basic tracker is and see if it does sound cool. Small program and simple tracker written in basic. Currently is only possible to create one loop with 16 steps. Also, every change in the pattern will only be applied after restarting the sequence. Use space. Oh, I don't know. What the heck? Let's try. I don't know what I'm doing with it. I'm not a tracker guy, but let's take a look at it and see what it looks like. Okay, so basic tracker. Of course, I don't have anything in there. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. So there you go. That's the basic tracker right there, Taro. There you go. Congratulations. I was able to at least pull it up. Let's go ahead and go back here. Now see, that one went back. All right. Let's go into demo. Now I think that's this will be a good one right here. Let me go ahead and close that. Demo, Amiga theme. I thought that would be Amiga theme, Alpha Burst, Hyperball. Y'all are all over the board. Amiga theme. Okay, so there's 2 for Amiga theme. SD card. Oh yeah, well yeah. Amiga theme. So there you go. Def. This is YouTube. Probably won't allow it. Probably not. Right. Okay, so then we're down to games. So let's do Amiga theme. Everybody want to do Amiga theme, and then we'll probably do one more, be retroCombs choice. So Amiga theme. Here we go. This one, a demonstration of using raster rewrite buffer with X and Y positioning. Okay, well that sounds interesting. We've got a resolution here going on. Let's go ahead and hit enter and see what we get. We may have to crank up the volume on this one too. Oh, it's not music. There's no music. There's no sound. It is a bunch of bouncing balls. I love that. A MEGA65. Or MEGA65. Just, whatever. All right, there you go. There is the Amiga theme. I don't think I can get out of that. Yeah, can't get out of that. We'll have to reset. Let's do another demo. Let me see in chat. I think you all went right to games. You were more excited about the games than the demos. Let's do one more demo though. We'll do retroCombs choice here. I'm going to try. I kind of am interested in this one right here. Let's see what this demo does. Small correction to text. It's a complete collection of basic programs. Yeah, I don't want to do that one because it's going to be a bunch of little things. What is? I think I saw somebody wanted hyper ballad. Speed of your SD. You can confirm the speed of your SD card. Version 1 has twice as many colors. Okay, I should have a good one in here. I think. Let's push it. Let's see what happens. If it's going to push my hardware, I kind of want to test it. Whoa, that looks good. Is that it? Oh, nope, there's more. Let me crank up our audio. I see just it seems, and you guys tell me, but I feel like there's just a little, I don't know if that was planned or not, but there are little glitches. That could be the SD card. I thought this was, I don't know if this was what level SD card this was. That's in the demo, right? That glitch? Or is it? Is that the SD card? Let me know, guys, in the chat. Okay, that's what I thought. Thanks, Dan. Yeah, exactly. Gonna get those glitches, yeah. I was wondering what you were talking about. Yes, strike. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Yeah, you're right. The little glitches might actually save me on that one. The nice thing is what'll happen is I'll get some kind of warning. I can actually go in and tell YouTube to remove the music from that part. So I'll do that, and then it's fine. All right, let's go back in here. The next section I think is the one you all are the most interested in. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing all right. Very cool. We're coming up on our 2 o'clock hour. Oh gosh, we've been doing this for 2 hours already. That went fast. I know for you, it probably didn't seem like it. Wow, is that right? Oh no, 1 hour. I'm sorry, we started at 1. Why was I thinking we started at noon? All right, let's go to our games. Let's see what, let me go ahead and pull this back down. That is a really loud one. Get that about right there, I think is where you guys said you liked it. So, for games, you were interested in Scramble and War Games. Yeah, War Games, I think, is a text adventure, but we will check it out. Unelite, I thought that one would pop up. War Games. Scramble is another. So Scramble. I gotta write these down now because there's a bunch. Scramble, War Games. Heard Unelite. That could be interesting. And again, I haven't played any of these, so this is going to be good. Let's see. War Games. War Games. We're definitely playing War Games, I think. Mega Mage. I have to defer to my colleague down under because he knows all the cool titles on here. Mega Mage. Oh, got a couple. So Deft as well. So that's Unelite. Got that one. Mega Mage. Let's get down here. Come on, you. Let's see. Wow, you guys were chatty. Nice idea. Type in pro. I thought so too. People who should go to sleep. Yes. This is really late for Goethe. 12-hour difference. So it is really late. And I even moved it up a little. Mega mod. Okay. We might be getting a few too many. I do have my joystick. We need to hook that up here in a minute. Global thermonuclear war. Who doesn't want to play global thermonuclear? I'll sleep after this. I hope you don't have to work tomorrow. But again, I did move this up an hour earlier just to help out. I probably should have moved it up by 3 hours, but that wouldn't have worked with my schedule with my family. So apologies for that. FM. Let's see if we get another one. People say we are. No, she's Icelandic. Yes, yes, exactly. Go turn it off. Impressive. Go turn it off now. That's funny. Oh, hey, Drex. Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Great to have you here. By the way, we're only at 41 likes and there's 59 of you watching. What's going on with some of you? Can't hit that little thumbs up button for me. Let's get that done. Global thermal nuclear war, Scramble. You started at 11. I didn't really start at 11 my time. I did not. And then FM. Did I get all the games? I think why do I seem like I missed some stuff? Anyway, I'll come back a little bit later. All right, I got a good selection of games here. So let me tell you what I'm doing here. So I have, and there's a link to this in the video description because I'm highly recommending this guy. This is the Atari CX40 Plus wireless. Check this out. You get a little dongle here. So if you like the Mouster for the mouse, you're going to love this for the joystick. And again, we get to play this game about which joystick we're going to insert it. But what I do is I insert it into the side here. The transmitter gets power from the port. And then what we do to pair is we press this little button right here. You can see nothing's happening. I did charge this, so we should be good. And I hit that. And then that locks that in, and that locks that in. And now this is connected, so I can sit back and wirelessly play our games. How about that? Pretty cool. All right, let's go back into our retro here. And we are going to, the first one we're going to look at is, first one will be Scramble. It was down here somewhere. Here we go. Now, I'm not sure. Maybe somebody can let me know. Why are some of them light blue and some of them white? That's a question I'll have. If somebody can answer that, let me know, because probably other people are wondering that, or maybe I just missed it and it said somewhere. All right, this is a 1982 terminal software version. Oh, that's interesting. The game was made for the VIC-20 in 1982. I did not know that. It was made for the unexpanded version of the VIC-20 and was released with only 3.5K RAM. The train you were flying over would never fit such a small amount of RAM, so you can actually are flying over the... Oh, that's really cool. Let's check this out. This sounds like a whole heck of a lot of fun. All right, this is Scramble for the MEGA65. A conversion, a port of a VIC-20 title. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, this was a good choice. Loading, please wait. Space equals ultra flowed. Let's do it. Oh, wow, that was fast. Okay. So I love that we get the box art for the game. That's really cool. Now let's see if I've got this in the right spot. Oh, of course it's not. Could switch. I'm going to do it the hard way. I'm probably going to regret it. We're going to go back here. All right, now let's try it. There we go. Terminal software script. Well, it looks like a VIC-20 title. How cool is that? Please wait. Let's see. Up, down, back, forward, fire, or use joystick. M65 port by MEGA65. I'm already digging this game. Let's see what we have here. Hey. Oh my. Oh. Goodness gracious, this is fast. Oh my gosh. You can't go backwards. You're just going forward. Oh, let me pull up sound here a little bit for us. This is... Games probably need to be a little bit louder. This is fun. I do not remember this game at all. Oh, I see. I'm dropping bombs too as I'm firing. Okay. So I gotta get that right. Hey, this is good. I like this. It's obviously feels like a VIC-20 game, but it's got that retro gameplay that I really dig, and the sounds great. Good port. This is good. I'm not sure how I die. Maybe it's still in process. I guess I have to, if I want a good high score, I've got to get down there lower and get those. So that, my friends, is Scramble. That is pretty cool. Is this in basic? I'm gonna hit run, stop, restore. Oh, if I hit run, stop, it lets me start over. That's nice. Very cool. All right, so that is Scramble. Let's go ahead and go back. We got a couple of titles we need to go get through here. The next one is, I can't read my own handwriting. What is that? Oh, War Games, of course. You guys wanted War Games. Of course you wanted War Games. Let's do that one next. No, not application. This is game. Come in here. War Games. Let's say, there we go. War Games. Let's see what we have. War Games Simulator. War Games Movie. Okay, here we go. Would you like to play a game? Whoa. Jeez. That is some... Nice. Oh, do you want help enabled? I think I do. War Game Simulator by Andy. Yes, let's get some help. You are David. Oh, yes, David, a 17-year-old high school student. Boy, I wish I were 17 again. So this is basically the plot of the movie. Jennifer has given you a ride home on the back of her moped. On the way, she said you would both be stuck in summer school because you both got an F grade in biology. Remember this old plot line? Let's change the grades. Jennifer accompanies you up to your room and you show her your computer setup, which comprises of the following: an MSI 8080, modem, acoustic coupler, dot matrix, speech synthesizer. Let's go. You are now sat at the terminal. Use the modem program to establish a connection to the school computer and then change the biology grades for you and Jen. This could be a lot of fun. I wish the text would go just a little bit faster. You know where the school write down the password. It is currently set to pencil. Okay, pencil. Everybody remember that? Oh, was it login? That's not it. That's not it. So here we go. Let's do help. Let's see what we have. Nothing for help. All right, who's going to help me out? Oh, really? It says CPM. There we go. Let's do modem. There we go. Checking disk drive. Oh, this is cool. Loading disk. Pencil. Remember pencil? Let's see if it gets some sound. That'd be interesting. Reading from program. This is a war game simulator. Let's see what we have. Dialing. Oh, I was hoping we get some sounds. That would have been cool. Let's see. PDP 11 we're connected to. Welcome to Seattle Public School District. DataNet, please log in with your password, which is pencil. Password verified. Please enter student name, Lightman. Student record, Lightman, David L. Class, course title, grade, teacher, period. This is kind of cool, folks. Oh, we got an F in biology, too. Got a D in English. Sounds like somebody's playing with his computer more than he's paying attention to in school. Could that have been any of us? Definitely could have been me. All right, so there's War Games. That looks like that would be a lot of fun. That could, so edit S dash, no, I know. Oh no, I messed it up. Anyway. You get the idea? That is a really cool game. So that is War Game. I will let you guys play with that. And again, you can install the MEGA65 emulator on a PC and you can play that yourself on the go. That could be a lot of fun too. So that looks like a fun title. Last one we're going to do, I think, is Unelite. Let me go ahead and move into here. Let's go ahead to Game. A lot of people wanted Unelite. Part 1. Here we go. Official story lost, astray, and alone, all alone. Version 1.1. Part 1, joystick port 2. We are good. By the way, don't forget you could scan that QR code right now if my little picture were out of the way. Oh, there goes our unicorn. All right. I'll be checking on chat here in just a minute before we go into the next level, getting caught up. Unofficial elite story lost, astray. All right, what do I do? Oh, I hear sound. Hold on. There we go. Hit our joystick button. Nothing. Hit enter. There we go. 2 excerpts from the Lonely Traveler's Space Language. Tin Liquor, a person who slowly drinks out of cans. Death Grenade, tin can based grenade with short range. Sound and radio wave silence made infamous by Mekhanon Gorilla. I'm not sure what that means, folks. It can be difficult to define what total darkness really is. Oh, this is... We're getting metaphysical now, folks. Elders, okay, we're going to move on through. Pain, then light. Your name is Vivian. Let's just remember at this point, our name is Vivian, shall we? Press space when ready. I'm really ready. What do we have here? What would you like to do? Contact the ship's computer. Oh. You let fear consume you. Your scream, shallow in silence, play another game. I guess I didn't choose quickly enough. Oh my, I do like the Petsky characters on this, so that's really cool. Let's go again. All right, let's go ahead and move through this, and then I'm going to make a choice quickly. There we go. Oh, into the cramped shell, groaning with agony, fading into dark. Oh, wow. I'm using my joystick. Folks, I don't know what I'm doing. So anyway, that is Unelite. If you want to play that game yourself, you can now do that on the MEGA65. I might come back to that and read the instructions and see what we actually do. We do have one more. I think we had Mega Mod was one that was suggested. Since that one didn't go as I had hoped, we will go ahead and try Mega Mod. Let's see. Game. Where was it? Mega Mod. I thought that was one. Was it not Mega? I thought you all, was that not one of the games? Mega Mod, Mega Chase, Mega Invaders. Tell you what, I'm going to, well, or maybe it was Mega Mage. Maybe that's what you said. I'm going to show you Mega Invaders, but before we do that, let me go ahead and get caught up on chat for a little bit and see if you guys had some, oh wow, there's a lot of chat. Definitely not catching up on chat today. Okay, I don't know, maybe. Isn't the menu navigable even with a stick? I think so. Oh, do you mean, what's the exception with Atari joysticks? That new recreation can be dramatically better than the original and still be complete rubbish. I don't know, I like it. I think, Sarah, what happens is, this is what my old brain remembers. This is the shape. This is and I like it. This is all I really used for years. So it's just got a nostalgia, and I think just just works for me. Now, granted, it hurts your hands after a while, but I don't play nearly as long as I used to when I was younger. So I don't know. I like it. Not included with the public version. Nope. Menu can't be navigated with joystick. Can add that though. Oh, good. Oh, I see what we're talking about. Good call. Thanks. Not a feature request. Thanks. Not a feature request. I thought it was. Okay. Gotcha. Sound like a feature request to me. I think it sounded like a feature request to me. Yep. Cyan items won't be visible in public package due to being, that makes sense. Okay. So again, there's two sides to this. If you purchase a MEGA65, you get some rights to certain software that you don't get when you just download it. So got it. Thank you very much. It probably was in there and I just didn't see that. Yankee Doodle, aka Roger Ramjet theme. I love that. Somewhere between Bombardier and Sopwith. Yeah. Scramble was recently reported from the arcade version to the original ZX Spectrum. The result was good, unlike this. Oh, I don't know. That wasn't too bad. Red on brown, that was something, wasn't it? That hurt my eyes. I'm just happy that Intro Disc 4 didn't crash horribly yet. No, it's rock solid. I'm telling you, Mirage, it's rock solid. It looks good. It is amazing and flawless so far, even with Steve. They know if anybody can break it, it's going to be me during a live stream. And it would be during the live stream. It would go fine all week long, but as soon as I show it, boom, just implode on itself. Yeah, we're hanging in there. It's doing well. Every guy's dream, take a girl up to the room and show her your computer. You caught my little side eye on that, didn't you? Yeah, buddy. Yep, looking to be a text game. I will say this, there are a lot of text games. You are not for want for text games on the MEGA65 right now. Now, I think something we need to talk about too. A lot of people say, oh, titles. We have to remember there's only, we're less than 1,000. What are we? A couple, 400 or 500, and folks can tell have these things. These are not the millions of them out there like there were Commodores. This thing, y'all need to keep buying these things. This is not a platform that came out 4 years ago and just stopped. This is one that just continues to develop, and every year those titles just get better and better. We get games, we get more complicated things, and don't forget, most importantly, I still think, I'm going to say this, I still think this is the best Commodore 64 you can buy right now too. I would get this with the C64 core before I would probably get a C64 off of, what do they call it, Fleabay or whatever. Just, it's great. It's so much fun. And you get the MEGA65 on top of it. So that's just me. You all know I'm a little jaded. I love my MEGA65. You'll know it's just a movie if you got an A and PE. Yeah, well, no doubt. I'm glad you guys had so much fun with War Games. Maybe we have to come back and play that. Got to rewatch. I just watched it a couple of months ago. It still stands up, man. Yeah, total rubbish. Rubbish. Yes. There you go. Yeah, 2008 is recent. Didn't even know about War Games 2. Yeah, skip it, Mislav. Skip it hard. It was bad. Tron, yes, Tron Ares, I believe. The trailer looks pretty cool. I might check it out. First one I like just because of its time. Rewatching, it's kind of hard sometimes, but it can be fun. The second one, the sequel was okay. I have higher hopes for this next one. I think it's going to be cool. I'm really looking to it. Oh, wait, I skipped something there. Sorry. First digit is too recent-ish. I love it. Obviously, let's see. I think you expected the back. Oh, yeah, I did. It's like, it's like Dragon's Lair. So you got pick the right one. Got it, Def. Thank you. Which is why I hated Dragon's Lair. So, did I just say hated Dragon's Lair on a stream? I did. I hate Dragon's Lair. Space Ace was better only because it was sci-fi and it was still rubbish. Hello from Germany. Hey, Big Rock from Germany. Good to have you here, says the person born in Germany who's lost all of his German, unfortunately. We'll all love our MEGA65 best retro. I think I need a shirt that says MEGA65 best retro recreation ever. That would be mine too. Hey, you're preaching to the converted. I'm definitely getting a MEGA65. Outstanding, Sarah. You will really love it. With Eastern all around the corner, it will be rubbish. I don't know what that means. Easter. Okay. Yeah, got it. Okay. Now, very good. Very good. Now it all came back together. It just takes me a little bit longer, folks. You all know that. Another I got to rewatch is Weird Science. Saw that about, I was recently going on this, as a matter of fact, 80s flicks. I was watching The Thing last night. My wife and I watched the original 1957, the thing from beyond, the thing that came to outer from outer, whatever. Watch the original. I'm telling you, it may be black and white, 50s, Howard Hawks production. This thing is fabulous. Check out the original thing and then watch the 1983 version of the thing and check out the similarities, the differences. But I'm telling you, that first one was a whole heck of a lot of fun too. If you just remember the time it was in, and it's kind of gory for its time too. I mean, got severed arms and it's cool. Check it out. Again, Nikki and I just really enjoyed that just recently. Nikki's the lovely accountant, by the way, if you didn't know that. Megamage, please. Megamage, where was it? Was it on there? Hold on, Megamage, please. Oh, there it is. You're right. Okay, we will do that here in just a minute. Okay, it's queued up. I will do that for you, Deft. You can come practice your language. No, because I do not want to be shamed by your German exchange student. I want to go to Germany, and as a matter of fact, that's on my list. I was hoping we were going to have some kind of MEGA65 big German meetup, and then I had a real good excuse for coming to Germany, meet all my German colleagues and friends in the MEGA65 community, and they can show me around and get me reacclimated. But I'm still hoping someday we can have that. Plus, I want to visit that museum. So, Deft, I got to get over there sometime. I saw the trailer for Tron Ares and ordered the first 2 movies so I can force my kids to watch them. Very good. Good on you. Yeah, I've seen the original North Pole, right? North Pole. I've seen the original what? Oh, Mislav, I'm sorry I missed it. Remind me again what you're talking about if you don't mind. I appreciate you guys having patience with me. Sometimes I miss because I skip. Oh, the thing from another world. Oh, yes, North Pole. Okay, now I'm back. Gotcha. Yes, the original was at the North Pole. Yes, it was fabulous. They start in Anchorage, Alaska, and then they go north to see what's going on. So I love that because I was stationed in Anchorage, Alaska for a while in the military. So, of course, it wasn't filmed there or anything. It's just kind of cool to know that they referenced that they're, referenced a proper military base. Lone Tech, just like the first FMV games and the first and currently most VR games, it's all about the tech, which has very little content. I guess there's some of that too, right? Damn field, yeah. There you go. Airy soundtrack by, oh, I didn't know that. NIM, okay. Not sure I could give you a song by Nine Inch Nails. Don't think I can. I'm a little bit before that, guys. You have to remember, I just hit my 60th birthday, okay? So I'm a little older than some of you. So some of you experienced your first Commodore when you were a young teenager. I experienced mine when I was a really young teenager and into my adult years, so early adult years. Yes, I want to see that. I want to go there. I want to be there. I think it'd be a blast. I like to watch a bunch of 70s car chases. Those are not bad either. I love a good 70s. We've been going through, and I think I mentioned this on a previous live stream. My wife and I have been going through every Columbo because Columbo is fabulous just because Peter Falk playing Columbo, but the premise is what's going on, and the fun is to watch Columbo figure out how it's going on, not like regular mystery movies where you don't know what's going on, and they're fabulous. We've got about 4 more, and we will have seen every Columbo movie from 68 to, I think, 2003. And those were TV movies, obviously, but really cool. Nine Inch Nails, Perfect Drug. I may have heard of that one now that you say that. Bullet. Oh, yeah. Bullet. Yes. MEGA65 is my first sort of Commodore. Welcome. All right, let's do this. You guys have been so patient with me. It's time for Mega Mage. Here we go. And this was highly recommended. All right, this is a roguelike adventure. After I've seen that basic scrolling is possible in MEGA65 and Basic 65, I tried it, and Ultima came to mind. Oh, this. Okay, let's try this. All right, here we go, guys. I lost my sync with my joystick. Let me get that going. Okay. Oh. Nice. Thanks to Snoopy. Music sounds good. Good stereo stuff going on. All right, let's see if the joystick works. I don't know. Enter? Let's see. Maybe it's... Oh, it's a... Look at... Oh, this is nice. This is a full scrolling. Check it out. Now, I've never been good at these types of games. They've not normally been my style. But this does, I'm glad we highlighted this. Looks like we got a key in there. We got some other things. Let me hit H for help and see what kind of help screen we have. Okay, so space is fire. Can I hit, how do I get out of there? Hit enter. Okay, that gets me out. I'm going to look and see if pure roguelike. Yeah, I didn't play this kind of game. Sound is awesome. Sound is really good. Let's see what happens. I'm just going to, okay, I picked that up. So, not sure what that was. Here's a, oh, I don't want that. Oh, here's potion. I think you always want potion, right? So, we'll go down here. Let's just go ahead and take a look and see what we have. This is really... the joystick doesn't work, though, is what I'm assuming, right? Yes, no joystick control, so we won't worry about that. Which remind me, I don't think many of these games use joystick control. I think a lot of them. Oh, that looks bad. I'm not going to let that hit me. I'm going to play like that Mattel football game, and then I'm going to go down and run away. You guys remember the Mattel football game, I assume? Oh, there's a key. Can I open this door? Oh, that didn't work. Maybe that key was for... Oh! Maybe that key was for that other door. Let me go back up there. Wow, that's fast. I could see myself playing around with this. I need some instructions, though. And I know you all are probably saying, Combs, you do not need instructions. It's a basic game. Surely you can figure this out. Well, no, not really. Let's see if I can go in here and get... I thought... How do I choose my key? Somebody help me out. How do I, let's see what we say here. If you squint, it's also a golf game. 4, yeah, I agree. Let's see. Bard's Tale, yeah, Bard's Tale. A lot of people played that. Nice, reminds me of DDST, not a clue. I'm sure that's something. Very early Ultima-like, including music. I love the music. This is really good. 3 iron. 4. Speaking of games, I just purchased Saboteur 2, Avenging Angel for the Spectre. Oh, that sounds good. Let me know how that is, Taro. I haven't broke out the ZX Spectrum in a while, but I want to. Space was attack. It was, but... Oh, I guess you're right. I can attack the thing that's coming after. Runs away and sees a door right behind. I can't open that door. Thanks. Thanks there. Let's attack. Let's go get one of these guys. Let's see if I can kill something here. This is actually a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. This is a lot of fun. So if I get right here, do I have to be right next to them? Oh, there you go. That fried them. I'm not sure how. But now what do I do? How do I open a door? Oh. I just ran out of stuff. I have no keys, and I have nowhere to go. So I think I've either broken the game, or I'm missing something. Wait, is this something here? What is this? Nope, that's just like another bush. Yeah, I'm done. I am D-U-N because I can't do anything with that flag, right? Yeah, I can't do it, and I can't. Oh, guys, you can. You can walk here. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yes, very. That's just wild. All right, so there's more stuff. Okay, so I got you. So I can walk in here and play. All right, that's cool. I am so happy you all introduced me to this game, which is called, what's this thing called again? I don't even remember what this game is called now. Does it help tell me? It does not. What was this game called, guys? I forgot already. All right, let's go ahead and reset. I will say this, though. I kind of do want to play that some more. Oh, sheesh. That was loud. Sorry, guys. Let's see. That was, what was that game called? Why? See, this is me. That game was called Mega Mage. That's right, Mega Mage. Outstanding. Let me show you just one thing. The Mega Spedum for Maniac Mansion, I haven't tried it yet, but I put the original D81 files on here just for my own edification and gratification, and for you. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. It does. So that's really cool. So I had the prepared .d81s, put them on there, and it just works. So again, because that was in light blue, as Krleža says, you're not going to be able to just play that. You got to do some preparation, move some files around to keep everything on the legal. So very cool. Very, very, very cool. All right. Let's see. I think the last thing we had, try entering. Yes, I finally figured that out. Just go in. I see there y'all are like, just go in the dotted lines. Attack the darkness with magic missile. I'm out. And thank you for finally reminding me what that was called. All right. Just a few more minutes left for this live stream. Boom. People are going to watch this, and if they come in late. Last thing, I think we had tools. Did anybody have a specific tool that they wanted me to show? Let's see. New version of Maniac Mansion Sports Amiga game. Oh, I want to see that. So when we've got that ready, let me know, Deft. I would love to see that. Some of you, did anybody select any tools? Don't say it. I know what you're thinking. The only tool, as I said, on this live stream is retroCombs. Okay, well, we missed some chats. Let me see if some of you selected a tool up here. Let's see. Here we go. ROM lister. All right, let me write that down. ROM lister was one. How about a nice game of chess? Would you like to play a game of chess? Integrates with BASIC. That's pretty neat. Okay, let's see. These are test programs on the disk that if you want to try assembling, yeah, I didn't, Dan. It's just not, that doesn't excite me. I'm sorry. I should, I know, but it's just not, I just would do more harm than good when it comes to that space. I'm a user. I'm the MEGA65 user out here. You guys are the devs. I'm trying to show off cool stuff to get people excited about this thing. Let's see. I don't see any more tool. Not a fan of strobing, sorry. CD quality could do that. Background flashing, love that song. Yeah, I didn't see a lot of tools, so it looks like this is going to be a Combs selection. Let me go back up, make sure maybe there's something. No, too excited to sleep. Okay, so didn't see any tools that you all recommended. I'll leave that list up here for just a minute. But one that was selected was ROM lister. Let's go ahead and hit that. I'm kind of interested to see, is that going to list which ROM we're using on this? That could be actually kind of handy. Let's see what we get here. An example of llvm.mos made executable file, work in progress. Do you, as me, continuously forget which ROM file you put in your slot? Yes. Yes. Oh, into which slot? Oh, that's great. Oh, no, this is fabulous. I love this because some of you may not know, you can have multiple ROMs in your MEGA65, and then by holding down your keys, you can select those different ROMs. So I can have the original C65, which I actually do. The original C65 ROM, I think it's on ROM 2. We'll see. Here, I can have the last one here, and then of course it boots, but you can have up to 9 different ROMs in here to really provide some flexibility with your MEGA65. It's really cool. So this could really be handy. Let's go ahead and hit return. Let's see what ROMs I have installed. So it's looking at it's pulling the SD card probably, reading those, and there you go. Check it out. It's interesting, that first one, can you guys explain 420? Why it's, oh, syntax error in 4096. Hey, there you go. I told you I could break something. Now, it did say it was in beta, but you can see I have 91, 92, 91 I believe is the C65 ROM. 92 is a different version of the C60. So those are the years, 91 and 92, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, devs. But I'm wondering why that the one that I'm using, 420, shows up that way. And it's interesting. It has this string of breaks, and it's actually locked up. MEGA65 is locked up, but that's okay. And then you can see the ROM that I'm actually using is the last one, the version 920413. 413 is that latest one that I talked about in my Premiere video that you need to get to make sure you get all of this running correctly. So that's pretty cool. I do like that. Now I'm going to have to reboot, unfortunately, because it did bomb. I would have to reset anyway. So Megamod, yes, we did that. There we go. Let's see. Did you show news? I did. Showed news earlier, Oliver. So I have to go scroll way back. DDM65. Oh, you want to see DDM65? Let's go ahead and I'll be pulling that up while we look at some final chat here. Those tools. DDM65. There it is right there. Okay, we'll come back to that here in just a minute. Yep, he showed the news early on. I did. Thank you so much. Don't forget, you can also put your ROMs into the ROM subdirectory and freezer ROM load. Oh, no. Is that true? Oh my gosh. Really? I want to do that. So you put them in the ROMs sub dir, and then you can get freezer access. Oh my goodness. This is why I love live streams with the devs. We should do a live stream with the devs on a regular basis and just learn what's going on. So we haven't done hey guys, we haven't done an Amiga Vision in forever either. I guess this kind of substitutes a little bit for one, but we should do an Amiga Vision at some point again too. That was a lot of fun doing that. And I think we're probably all a little bit better at what we do, could probably pull that off better. Advantage, you can also use the version of the file name. Yes, instead of having to change them to ROM 0. Yes, I would love that. Is slot 0 one without a version string, perhaps C65? I don't think that was, maybe. So do you just download the demo disk with M65 Connect and Bob's your uncle? Yes. I decided for this to start with a fresh SD card. I will say that. So just talking through the process quickly, here's what I did. Of course, I had a lot of help too, which was great, but I got the ROM updated on this device, the developmental core, got that done as well. Once I got all that working and could boot, then what I did was I got all the files for the demo disc, the intro disc version 4. I put a brand new SD card in my MEGA65, formatted it, did the format in there, left it in there. Then I did the network attach. So to do that, what you do is you hit shift and then you hit the, where is it? Pound right here. And then you get a little flashy light. And what that does is that tells your network that your MEGA65, let me turn that off. It tells your network that that's available. I went to my Mac, pulled up M65 Connect. It showed my MEGA65 was on the network, connected to it, and then used M65 Connect to copy all the files from my Mac to the SD card, including my ROMs and everything. Turned off the computer, the MEGA65 rather, turned it back on, boom. Got that right there. So that's how it worked, in case you were curious. It may be more than you wanted to know, Taro, but that's how it works. All right, some of you want to see DDM65. Let's see what that is. I have no earthly idea. Not a clue. Oh, there's our little guy. Software package to explore, fix, and edit your physical and virtual media. Oh, now that's interesting. All data frame editing is performed in memory. You must, so we got to be careful. Got to be careful. I'll pull it up, but I'm not gonna mess with any of our files. Okay. Some of you, I think you just did this to mess up my stream. Like, hey, if we haven't played with this, if something's going to happen on the stream, it's going to crash. All right, let's pull it up and see what we have. Use the software to browse, explore, and find out about your media and the data on it. You're liable for any damage. See, people are setting me up. Always use with a copy. This software has the potential to destroy your physical and virtual media. Thanks, gentlemen. Press space to load the disk doctor. We're gonna at least load it. Surely it's not gonna. Here we go. I'm not gonna have a MEGA65 when I'm done. I know something's gonna happen. Loading disk doctor, MEGA65 DD disk doc. Oh, that is cool. Device detection, target device 8 M1581. Place disk to be doctored in device 8. Space to toggle 8, 9, return to begin. So there you go. That's as far as I'm going. But what it wants you to do is, of course, we could place a floppy right in there and we could go to town. That's really nice. I like it. I like the little addition of the little Commodore logo. That's very nice too. All right, let's get out of here before something horribly wrong. Oh, I like the MEGA60. It says the disk doctor MEGA65. See the little M for Mega? That's really cool. I like that. Not bad. All right, let's go ahead and reboot. While that's rebooting, let's see what we have. Thanks, you're welcome. Let's close that. If it says you have a rewrite command to save changes, won't edit directly. Yeah, I didn't think so. Tried M65 Connect for the first time today. Wonderful tool. Yes, very good. definitely do that. It is a very good piece of software that continues to be developed. Looks like you have to write the memory disk before, yes, but we saw enough. I think we saw enough to know that we have seen too much. Okay, let's see. Let me go back in one more time. Let me check tools, see if there's one more thing, and then we'll start to wrap up our live stream for the day. I'm kind of interested in what Midnight Mega is. What is this? A simple, oh, let's try, oh, this could be interesting. We're going to try with a bit of, again, another one that's probably going to kill. Control R to rescan. Let's check it out. I love these new tools. Like this would be like Midnight Commander, right? Which is a Linux tool. Did it start on DOS and then move over to Linux? But you know, you can, I actually have Midnight Commander installed on every Mac through Brew, just so I have a good file manipulator. Let's see what this looks like. Hopefully this will look at the content. Oh, this is nice. I like this. Look at this. So this lets you take a look at everything that we have so far and looks, oh yeah, this looks just like Midnight Commander. This is pretty cool. Look at that. We can mount, it looks like we can mount a program on the storage card over here. Let's see, how do we switch? I'm trying, is it 3? No, it's not 3. How do we flop over to the other side? Let's see what 9 says. Nope, nothing there. Tab? Oh, there we go, tab. Yep, that's what it is. Actually, I think that's what it is on the other one too. But here we go. We can look at, let's look at one of our D.D80. Oh, I like this. Let's do something that I don't care if something goes amiss. Let's do PC fonts. And there you go. So there are the contents. This is really nice because now you can look at the contents on your SD card and see what's going on. Oh, I'm digging that. That's really cool. And then you see we have a program here. I don't know if that would actually load that. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Not implemented yet. So very, very cool. Let's see, can we quit? Let's see, F10 to quit. That'd be a Shift F9. And have fun with your MEGA65. And then what's it do? Resets. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, that's it. And we're going to stop on that high note. That was fabulous, folks. All right. Let's finalize our chat here. Inspired by Midnight Commander, the Norton Commander. That's right. That's what it was originally. retroCombs, it was Norton's Commander. That's it. Yep, you're right. Tab was it. Back in the day, my favorite 2-pane file manager was FastLinks. I remember it well. And FastLinks was one you could connect 2 computers to. So yeah, that was cool. Well, hello from Uruguay yourself, Michael. Good to have you here. Thanks, Michael, for popping in and saying hello. By the way, if you have not hit a like, the thumbs up, all that business, make sure you do that. Special feature was they still had the command line. Yes. Yeah, I know this is our first person from Uruguay. I'm almost positive, Deft. So good to have you here. Maybe there is a MEGA65 in Uruguay. Do we know that? That would be great. Hey, MEGA65 team, do we have a map of where the MEGA65's are located? I would love to put that together. I think we should do that. We need to show where in the world is a MEGA65. I think that would be a blast to do. If we don't have that, we need to figure that out. It's just another one of those great things to find out where our community is. So I would love to do that. Well done, retroCombs. Glad nothing blew up. Not yet. But thank you, Krleža. Go to sleep, man. The rest of this is just filler. You can come back later. Thank you for being here. I know you had to stay up real. What time is it? It is. It's almost 3 o'clock his time. Get some sleep, my friend. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Guys, thank you for easing my pain. Much obliged. You are very welcome. Feel better. Mislav, we want you to feel better as one of my executive producers. You are so welcome, Taro. And thanks to every one of you. I have no music going out, but I am going to hang in chat for just a little bit. Just one quick last thing. If you're still on, remember, you can join the community. Get my Discord, but at the VIC20 level at buymeacoffee.com. Remember that. If you really love what I'm doing and really want to support us, you can go all the way up to the MEGA65. You get all kinds of free stuff with that. And you, what month are we in? You just kind of miss the holiday gift this year because you were a little bit late. But I might, who knows? I might grandfather you in if that's what you want to do. So if you're interested, let me know. We'll get you set up, or just go to buymeacoffee.com/retrocombs. And don't forget, you can also do like another viewer did earlier today and click that little down there. And it'll get you at the 64, well, what that does is it basically gives you all the same perks as the C64. So you get to join the Discord and a bunch of other stuff, but I need your email address if you join at that level. And you can send your email address to me on Discord, or I have an email address, retrocombs@icloud.com, retrocombs@icloud.com. If you join as a C64, or if you join as a YouTuber, which gets you YouTube membership, which gets you the C64 level and you get free stuff. Hey, I got some cool new free stuff I'm getting ready to pitch out to some folks too, if you're interested in that. All right, last chance before we close this thing. Great work on the intro disc. Absolutely. That's exactly where I was headed. I was going to thank everybody who created the MEGA65 first, but also want to thank everybody who worked so hard on the intro disc version 4. Hopefully both videos do it justice. Share that with everybody you know. Anybody who's interested in a MEGA65, make sure you share these videos with them. But I hope that if nothing else, we have got more people interested, and more people are buying the MEGA65 to join our community. Would love to do that. Thanks. Amazing work. Thank you, Stefan. I appreciate it. As always, great stream. Hope we will see us in Germany. Man, we got to get there. I want to come back to Germany, to my roots. So yeah, amazing work on the intro disc for sure, Deft. Be safe to you too, Mr. Landfill. Feel better. Also, developing new stuff helps find bugs. Yes. And love, as you know, I can find a bug like nobody's business. Cool show. Have a nice day. Thank you, Martin. I think I'm going to go do a run. I think I'm looking at a run. I know the lovely accountant would like to spend a little time with me. I've been gone all weekend getting ready for all this and getting video. So I think I need to get to the lovely accountant and give her some time. Fun stuff. Enjoyed it. Thanks, Jamie. We'll see you around town. Have a great weekend and a great Easter. Yes. Happy Easter to everybody. We will, again, not see you for a while. Remember, I'm tearing down the studio, resetting, but I'm going to have capabilities. This is one thing I love. With the new setup, once I get, and Jamie is very familiar with this because he's actually used the tech I'm going to be using, I'll be able to let you join me during a live stream. How cool is that? If somebody wants to pop in, so if Garrett wanted to pop in really quickly and say, hey, I'll be able to do that simply and seamlessly. So I'm really looking, yes, hit that thumbs up, seamlessly and effortlessly. So I'm looking forward to that. So keep that, and I will, wait, I missed something there. And I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord how that's going. But I am going to do a video on my tech channel too about the whole change of the studio. And I'm sure the first live stream with that new setup will be disastrous. You're not going to want to miss it. All right. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that you thought it was enjoyable. Later to you. Thanks for a good time. You bet. This is the best time I have in the week when I get time to spend with my retroCombians. And again, it's like an old computer club of days old. Got to German in the summer and then pop into Croatia. Absolutely need to come up and visit my buddy up north. Get bloody pills. Yeah. It's going to be neato. Yes, it is. Awesome disc. Great work. Great team. Cutie Honey is absolutely right. Easter stream. No Easter stream, Martin. Sorry. As I said, I'm tearing down the studio after today, and I'm spending time with family on Easter. So no Easter stream. But again, Martin's in the Discord, so you'll know what's going on. I'll keep you up. Got to see Randall Jessup's C65. Oh, wow. That's right. VCF East is happening. That's right. Mr. Landfill. There's no way I would have made it this year. I still have not been to VCF East. I am going to VCF MW. I guess I could tell everybody that now. I will be up there. I'm back to waffling on a table because I'm spending some time with family up in Green Bay before I come back. So I'm not sure I'll be table ready yet. As we get closer, we'll figure it out, but it will be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And I will enjoy my run. I need it. I need it bad. I'm going to take Retro Pup out for a walk first and then run afterwards. Good luck building the new studio. It will be disastrous, I'm sure, but it will be better in the long run. May 2nd and 3rd, VCF Europe. May 2nd and 3rd, VCF Europe in Munich. Can't make it this year, but man, I'm feeling a VCF Europe trip next year, Oliver. Keep me, and I'd love to live stream from there and do some stuff. So wow, I need to think about that. I guess I wasn't even aware of a European version. Need to do that. Serial number 100. Very good. Fingers crossed. All right, that's it for me. I am out of here. As you all know, signing off. Oh, let me get rid of this and got to do this perfectly. retroCombs out. I will be in chat for just a little bit longer. See you guys. This was great. Had a blast. And we'll see you next time again. Thanks everybody in the MEGA65 community for a great computer and a great demo disc. Bye guys.